Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Belu, and in today's video we're setting up my planner for September.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
Okay, let's get started. So, how is it possible that we are setting up our planners for September, right? Like, how? I don't know. I truly do not know, but the time is here, so let's get started. It's the 23rd of August, and it's around the time where I feel like I want to kind of give my planner a new, like, just revamp and resetting it for the next month so that I can start planning for it and all that fun stuff. So let's get started. This is the cover that I was using for August. It's Bugs, and I really like it. However, I'm really torn between using this and coming back to my very trusty cover that I've used for a lot of 2025. I don't know what to do. This also matches my nails. How fun. Actually, I've been giving my nails some rest, so this is like normal polish. And I've just done it now for the video so that you don't have to see my awful nails. But I miss getting them done, which is gonna happen very soon. But in the meantime, here we go. I need matches, so that's kind of nice. It will have the clear discs, so, but I don't know, maybe we'll decide by the end. Maybe let's do that. Let's decide by the end, shall we? So I'm gonna leave it there and let's get started. So let's start. I have a pile of everything right to the side. I don't think you can see the pile. No, you cannot, which is great. So let's go over the sections and everything that for the entire month. So we have this acetate, I think it's called, with butterflies, and it has some copper details on the wings, which is stunning. I've had this since the very beginning. And we're gonna add my name page here, and this kind of matches with the copper. This has copper and this also has copper, so it's kind of nice. And I am now realizing I really want the other cover. I don't know why, but I just really do. So let's do it. I think that's the best part about, sorry, that was loud. That's the best part about the disc system, is that you can always change your cover. I've seen that now with spiral planners. There is also a way where you can change the cover, like you cut very near to the spiral, and then you can change it, which is really cool for those of you that use that type of stuff. So that's great. Let me take this. I always struggle taking it off the discs because I don't want to break it. So that's the back cover, and then I'm gonna put this here. There we go. I'm like trying to be super gentle with the cover and with my nails. I don't want them to crack, like chipped or something, because I want to use them like to film some videos and stuff like that, so that they're kind of nice for the camera. I do not like to see, fun fact about me, I do not like to see my like naked nails, basically. I don't know why. I think I've gotten used to getting them done. So yeah, that's a topic for another video, sorry. So if I'm gonna use this, then I have to bring in this little like cardboard thing so that it makes the color pop, and that looks so good. Okay, I think I made the right choice. I do. So there's a hair, my goodness. Okay, there we go. So we have my name page, and after my name page comes my at a glance pages. So there is personal information there. Let's see if I can show you anything. No, sorry, there is personal information, just the doctor's names and doctor's appointments and stuff like that. But I've used my let's see if I can show you October and November. Yeah, I can show you this one that doesn't have that many information things, just a post-it note. This is how it looks as the months kind of start to get closer. This will look a lot like busier, but yeah, it has a lot of doctor's appointments and things. I've used those very, very like regularly, and throughout the whole entire year. I just write birthdays, appointments, future things. I really like those pages. So yeah, then I have this cardstock that I glued onto the back of them, and then I just put some little notes and cards that friends and my boyfriend and my mom have made me. I also have this one here with a coffee store, which is really cute, and it has a note from a friend. I love these. Love to have them in my planner. I love to read them as well from time to time, so yeah, love that. My first section in my planner is my goals. So first things first, we have my mid-year reflection page. Here, I don't know if when we did August, I showed you this, but it's just some questions to reflect on what I want to accomplish for the next half of the year. Let's revise everything that it's in here. So before my actual goals for the month, I like to have a couple of pages. So that includes the questions for my mid-year reflection. I wanted to do a vision board, but I think I'm going to take this page away and not do it, and skip on that. Here I want to create, I think this is important, a page for the rest of my what I was trying to say, the goals for the rest of the year. So I have to create a page for that, and then I don't know if let's leave that there, just a word for the rest of the year. I've changed my word of the year a lot, which is fine. You can totally do that. So that's that. I will go ahead and do that. I think one of my main goals for September is going to be to actually complete all my pages in my planner, to be really consistent with them, just not really overthink them that much, and just really complete them and write on them. And this is your reminder, your pages always look better when they are filled out. Just saying. So we have my goals for the rest of the year. I decided to focus on 3 goals. So we have goal number 1, goal number 2, and 3, which, as you can probably tell, I have to go back and write what they are. So yeah, I also wanted to create a routines page. This is going to be, hopefully, fingers crossed, very useful. I'm glad actually that I didn't complete this, because there's been some changes in my schedule from work, so it's really nice that I can do this. I already did this page earlier in the year, so it's nice that I can redo it for what is not like left of the year. So that's nice. I highly recommend you do this if you can, and just update it as much as you want. I also really like that I want to create a planner routine in here. I think this is also going to be very useful. Just to keep there everything that I want to check on and stuff like that, and the frequency. I have a self-care page, which I really like. It's very cute, very cute. So that's there. And then let's get into the goals. So we have the cardstock here, which I love to add these. If you've been following for a little, you would know that I love to have like different cardstock and stuff like that for like in the different sections. You will see in this video as well. So my goals layout is the monthly layout from the Habit Planner, which looks like this. It does come with a monthly, which I do not use. So whatever it is that I don't use, I will glue it. So let's do that. I have my adhesive here. I go through these adhesives so fast because I use them a ton. So I'm gonna glue this. Also, it drives me insane when people add like very little glue to this, and like I want it to be secure. I don't want to see this monthly at all. So yeah, there, a lot of glue. It won't move, it won't budge. I won't see it. So there are some people that will say that this is easier if you do it on the discs. I personally, I like to do it like this, like off the disc, trying to match the discs. Like here, I start with that and then just lay it, you know, and it usually, it turns out pretty nice. Sometimes you have to cut a little bit of the excess. Sometimes that happens, which is fine. I don't mind. You just cut. There. I also bought a trash can for my desk, which I think is the best thing, the best decision I've made. So if you hear that little noise, that's what that was. Okay, we're gonna cut it here. So it's a bit difficult with these stripes, but there we go. Just like that, and you can't even tell, right? So just like that, and it's all ready for the month. So I'm gonna put this here. I really like this divider. Love anything that has gold. I'm a huge fan. So that is my first section, like this. Very nice. And I think that what I'm gonna try to do for September is use this page, which comes with the layout. Is basically like a daily task, just checklists pretty much. And I will try to use these for like September. So like every week, try to find what I can do for my goals in that week. So for example, if my goal is to work X amount of times in the week, then I know that this week I have to work out 3 times, and so forth and so on. And then I kind of want to see, okay, this week I'm a bit less like busier than normal. Maybe I can go ahead and focus on this goal and this goal. And this week I'm a bit more busier, so I can focus only on this goal, and so forth and so on. Hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, I will do a video about my goals for September, which I'm very excited about. So you can check that out when that's out. So I got another acetate here. It's like a movie theme, which I really like. And then we have my Catch-All planner. Yeah, I did this over on Canva with Pinterest photos, and it looks like this. Very nice, very nice. Okay. And then I've decided to change my layout for my Catch-All planner for September. Are we surprised? No, we're not. I've decided to use a horizontal. And that's simply because I was missing, for example, this is the spread for next week. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I know. I'm obsessed. But I've been really missing just writing, you know, to-dos for every day. You can write more in here than you can do in the dashboard. That's my opinion. Like in the dashboard, maybe if you're a person that has a lot of things to do like weekly, I like a lot of lists that don't necessarily go with a specific day. That's really great for you. If you just want to set like 3 priorities for the day, that layout is great. But I've been really missing just being able to write more every single day. So that's why I changed to this layout. So yeah, and I'm really liking, I love decorating the horizontal layout. I love it. So yeah, this is the divider for September. It's not from my Catch-All, which if you've been here for the August one, you know how crazy that was. I've decided to just grab the divider from the horizontal planner that I had. So we have the monthly and then the pages, sorry. There we go. That's nice. So we have a lot of these. That's great. And then I'm gonna put in my horizontal. So I really like the horizontal planner, let's add the pages. I really like to map out the week, you know, usually on Sunday or like over the weekend or something, so that I know what I'm doing, which day, and the time that I have free to be able to work on, for example, social media and stuff like that. And I've decided, oh, these pages I'm not gonna use, I've never used them, so I will I won't. Okay, I have a dilemma, and here's what it is. It's the first time that I want to use my monthly here, and this is for work, for specific things that are happening on specific days for work. So I'm gonna use this for that. It's already dated, it wasn't dated, so I went ahead, dated it. I do have to go ahead and write the days of the week, so that's that. But in between those pages here, I wanted to add a section, which I have this notebook that I really like, which is from the cover that you saw earlier with the bugs and the butterflies, and it has these pages, right? And I think it's very useful because I can take down notes for specific things for work and things I have to do for that. I can do brainstorms on this for the week, and I originally wanted to keep it separated, like on its own divider. But I don't know if I want to do that or if I just simply want to put it here, you know. So maybe we can try and put it here. I don't want to use this page though, but I do need this. So what do we do? Okay, so like this, like glue it. Maybe we can, that's my thought process, is just to glue this and have like several pages like this for every week and stuff like that. Just notes, just random things that I need to do and stuff like that. And then by the end of the month, the last page that I ended up using, I can just glue it here like that. Doesn't make any sense, hopefully. So I think I'm gonna do that. Also, it's a really great way to use these pages. They do have a lot of decor like down the side, so I think using them a bit more functionally than decoratively works amazingly. So I will keep these here, and we will see. You know, maybe I can also put some like blank pages and use that, but I don't know. We will leave this like this. I won't glue anything, and I will decide later on. So we have the horizontal. If you've been here for a little bit, you will know that I customized this a tiny bit. I erased the numbers here and erased like the checklist and divide this big section right here into 3, so that the hours are from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's a lot of hours, but I wake up really early for work, and sometimes I do things later than 7 p.m. So, and I want to have that in here. Doesn't mean that I will plan things from 6 to 12, but I really like that range of hours in my day, so that's what I do. And I also erase this most of the time, but yeah, we won't do that right now, but just know that I customize this just a tiny bit, so that's that. And then my social media, so we have this little like divider thingy with the acetate. This is like travel themed, which is really nice, and I also created this with Canva and Pinterest's photos, so that's nice. So I already went ahead and got a lot of my social media planned for the month, so you will have some sneak peeks from it. Okay, so we have the monthly. All right, this is from my social media planner. So we have this here. So this is the monthly. It's coffee themed, which is the best themed, my opinion. So we have the monthly. This is what I use for posts. It's a lot, I know, but it is what it is. And I just I have a lot of ideas for things I want to share, so that's why there are so many. But if one day I don't want to post that much, the only thing I have to do is to take the bullets out. That's the best things. Some months I've only put 1 bullet point down, some others I've put 2. So I just play with that, you know. and then every single week I use this sidebar. Normally I don't use it functionally. I've tried to this month. We will see how it goes. To do a focus for each week. So basically during this week, what I need to focus on? Do I need to film stuff for this week, or do I need to design something, or do I need to maybe edit a bunch for the next week or the following one? That's what I want to write in here. So yeah, we have this is actually the currently page that comes with the budget planner. And I decided to glue it and use it kind of like a little dashboard. So a section for like to-dos, goals for the month. Rebrand, take that with a pinch of salt. It's a fancy word for saying that I want to change some things from my social media, but it's a fancy word, right? And a bunch of space for me to write here. And then I want to revive my Etsy shop. So here's a little space, which is called Kyla Planner Shop, by the way. I will link it all down below in case you're interested. And so I have a little space here to write what I want to do with that, some thoughts, some ideas, and stuff like that. I also have some pages here for Instagram ideas. This is a lot of ideas, so it's just for the months that are coming, all right? But the best thing is when you just write down all the ideas that you have. So I have Instagram ideas, YouTube ideas with very, very minimal decor, just here, very plain, very classic. I just needed space to write. And here I have a couple of pages to break down the YouTube videos that I want to do for September. So here I have a big list of YouTube ideas, right? Things that I would like to do, things that I would like to film, talk about. That doesn't mean that I will do it, all of these, for September. Some of them are dated for September and some of them are not. And so here I will decide which one of them I want to do for September, and then break it down into different, all the different steps, like film it, upload the footage to my computer, edit, download it, upload it to YouTube, and so forth and so on. So I have a couple of pages for that. That's nice. And then I have the reflection page, which I haven't decorated at all. I have these that I don't know what I will do with, but the idea is to kind of reflect on how this month was, maybe put some statistics or something here. And then I've used a fitness layout for my weeklies for my social media. So here's an example, right? I think it was YouTube videos for the week right here, because I needed for my social media to have different sections, right? I started to use the dashboard and I quickly realized that would not work for me. So the sections, I needed the different sections like separated. And I don't have a teacher layout, but I do have a fitness layout. And so I decided to use some of the extra pages that I had and turn them into a social media weekly. So here I think I was using it for YouTube, my YouTube videos for the week, to-dos, Instagram posts, and then other or miscellaneous things. And here's just, this can be like a to-do list for the month, for the week, not for the month, or goals for the month, or something that I need to write, whatever. So here you have one example. Here you have another example. I love these. That's really nice. And then I didn't play with them anymore, so I just did those. So that's that. And then we have my budget planner. Now, with my budget planner, I have beef with that planner. I had August all decorated. I will show you because it has literally nothing written on it. That's the issue, all right? August, let me show you, all decorated. It's very nice. I took these off of Pinterest and then I just printed them out on sticker paper, put some washi down, and these are boxes that I print myself, black boxes. It's all decorated with quotes, you know, very, very pretty. I really like this. You know, I used this, I just glued aligned paper with this one. If you are familiar with the budget planner, you know that this page looks a bit different. So, but I don't use it the way that it's set, like or the way that it comes. So I just glue this page and set it to do the budget for the month, then savings for the month, savings at the end of the month, my goals, all the things. And I never used it, never touched it. And so when I was thinking about my planner, my budget planner for September, I didn't want to waste this. And so what I decided to do was glue the dividers and just cut August. Yeah, we're doing that. We are absolutely doing that. So the first things first, I'm gonna cut this. All right, don't feel guilty if you need to do this. Okay, I didn't cut that straight, but that's fine. Oh, you can barely tell in the back, I think. Okay, and then we're just gonna glue this like this. Maybe I should have glued it first and then cut, but it's fine. There we go. Okay, so that then we take advantage of everything that it's prepared and all decorated and stuff, because the planner is just ready for me to use and write, and I didn't do it for August. It's the reality. I am not someone that lies to you. I share the reality. Sometimes I don't use my planners. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. This time I didn't, and it's fine. We're just gonna reuse it. There's no need for me to just do it all over again and stuff like that. What I do realize now is that I will have to redate. I didn't realize that. I will have to redate the monthly. I didn't realize that. Oh my god. I didn't realize that. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. All right. It's fine. We're gonna be fine. Oh god. It's fine. We will. Oh my god. I didn't realize that. Okay. Because I already glued this. So, here's what I think we will do. All right. Don't cry. Don't be in the verge of tears, all right? Don't. So this is what we're going to do. Let's see. September starts on a Monday. Is there? No. Okay. We will use a month here. This is what we will do. I don't like February, so this is what we will do. Don't panic. Don't panic, all right? Don't panic. I'm gonna use February's pages. This is gonna be a very bulky month, so it's fine. I'm not gonna do August because everything will look bad, right? Let's see, let's pull up my calendar for September. So the first, like, the boxes won't line up. The boxes won't line up. That's fine with these. Like, I can reprint them or try to pull them up, which I don't think that they will pull up. No, they won't. They won't pull up. No, that will destroy the planner. Anyway, I'm gonna grab the September one. All right. The rest we will use. Or we will use the rest of this planner. Okay. We will cut February since I didn't use it. Okay. Oh, it would have been better if I did it the other way around, right? Were you screaming at your computer or your phone? Yeah. So we're gonna do this. It's already glued, so I'm gonna put some more tape on here. Did that do anything? There we go. Okay. So we're gonna glue September on here. Hold on. I'm very shocked that I didn't realize that about the month. Very shocked. I was like, oh my god, it's gonna work perfect. No, it's not. There we go. Okay, that's good. That's really nice. Okay. Okay, so we have it all there. And now we do have to cut the exit right there, and maybe down here as well. There, okay. We have a 10 of little pieces of paper. Okay, so we have that. So we're gonna do September. For a millisecond, I thought I glued it upside down. I was gonna cry. If that was the case, I was gonna cry. You better believe I was. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna glue this here. I'm gonna do that off camera so that you don't see me glue another page. But I will glue this so that we can start using this right here. Sounds good. It's very bulky, but that's fine. So yeah, and that's the budget planner. My goodness. Okay, let's do my health, which comes next. I have my I think it's the what's it called? Let me see. The guided journal. So we have that in here. Okay, hold on. I grabbed something else that I shouldn't have grabbed. Okay, there we go. So that's there. All these pages are all clean already for the month. So that's that. And then we put my journal. So I don't know if I want to use the monthly or not. Not quite sure, to be honest. I'm leaning towards no, but I'm not sure. So for now, I won't glue this. Once I'm decided, I will. So I've already done a couple of pages. I've done this off camera, so I will give you a little sneak peek. All of these are using scrapbook paper and some like extra line paper that I had. This looks so good, and this one with the flowers, and this is using stickers. It looks so good, and this I want to film, so I didn't do that. And then the last section in my planner is my fitness planner. So I'm gonna grab this right here. I also, again, I don't know if I want to use the monthly or not. I'm not sure, so I won't glue it yet. If I've decided that I don't want to use it, then I will go ahead and glue it. So we have some of these already done, already all decorated, ready to go for the month. Very excited. If you're curious, I use this. This is just to track energy level and pain level. This is to track my food, my movement, if I worked out, and my steps. And this is just pretty much journaling how I felt, if I had any pain, if I had anything else. I had migraines, so I want to journal about that as well, if I had to take any extra medication, and so forth and so on. So that's that. And then I have this little thing that I made. This is the same cardstock that is at the beginning of the planner, and I did this pocket, which I have to go back and glue. But I have some of the boxes, the black boxes you might have seen in some spreads, photos, and a little card and stuff. So yeah, so that's the planner all set up for September. I'm gonna put this here, which I love. If you've been here for a while, then you know that I got this for my very first My Home planner, and it's very sentimental, and I love it. So, and the cats love playing with it. So yeah, that's my planner for September. I am very excited. Not making a lot of changes, just on my schedule, but I'm very, very excited for this. Love to reset my planner, love to change things around. It is chunky, but I really, really like it. I enjoy my planner like this a lot. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.